Good morning, it's Kerry here from Pacific Title Lexus Can. So what I would like to do for you today is a high definition virtual tour of our 2020 Mitsubishi ASX ES Wagon. So it's only a two-wheel drive. So basically, before I get into the vehicle itself, I just want to let you know a little bit more about the dealership here as well too. So we're based here on 77 Mulgrove Road. So it's one of our one of our used vehicles here, and we also do have a second pre-owned yard, and that's about 235 Mulgrove Road. That's south of us, Cairns, or the 2 kilometers on the left hand side. Next to that is our new franchise dealership as well too, Toyota and Lexus service and parts department as well too. We also own opposite lockers our 4-wheel drive center, and we also do all our pre-owned vehicles to a place called Pacific Hino, that's down at Coral Motors on the access road. So as you can see in the background, that's our showroom floor. So it's 2 stories, and we hold up to about 160 to 200 cars in stock at all times. So let's get straight into the video right now, and I basically want to go through the front bar itself, just make sure there's no bad perfections on the vehicle, also scratches or dents. If there is, or any chips, I want to make sure I can brush touch them before delivery as well too, and fix everything up. So let's get straight in the front bar. As you can see on the front bar, it's got the nice LED lights on it as well too, for the fog lights. It's got the nice chrome trimming around where the grill as well too. Also down here, I just noticed that there is a couple of little marks here, so I could do like a little brush touch there, and there's another one down here as well too, that's on the left hand side, but I can get that sorted out for you. Just going to go up onto the bonnet just to make sure I can go through and just check out all that paint on the bonnet as well. So that's actually, you can see the gloss in that paint is really nice and clean and tidy. You can see that shadows are going through it. Up onto the windscreen, just make sure there's no chips in the windscreen itself. Fantastic, that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to make my way back now. Just going to look down the passenger side of the vehicle just to make sure there's no ripples in the paint itself. Fantastic, that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to make my way down just to give you a look at the paint itself. You can see the gloss in it, so the paint on itself has actually been in really good condition. Okay, so that looks pretty fine, looks really good. So you're just going to go up onto the roof, just make sure there is no bad perfections on the paint up on the roof. Fantastic, that looks pretty good. There's no bad perfection, there was no dents or scratches or hail damage. Just going to go down onto the side mirror. As you can see, the revision mirror. Just going to open up the passenger door. Just giving you a look at the trim, how clean and tidy that. It's got cup holders in the side of the door as well too. Up on the kick panel, cross onto the dash. Fantastic. Over on the driver's side seat, then back over on the passenger side. All right, we're just going to open up the rear passenger seat now. So as you can see on the door, trims are pretty well, been looked after really good. Down on the kick panel, up onto the back seat of the front, and then basically over onto the rear seat. So you can see that those seats are in really good condition. Fantastic. All right, so just going to look at the rear bar now just to make sure there is no bad perfections on that. There is a couple of little luggage marks that I noticed. There's one there, and one there as well too, and there's a couple little marks here, but I can do a brush touch on them and fix them up for you. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm just going to look down the open up the rear boot. As you can see that they are fitted out with the camera underneath it as well too. Popping that rear boot up, looking in through the interior, you can see that's got the parcel shelf up there as well too. Interior lights on because I got it open. Fantastic, looks pretty good. All right, so just going to look down the driver's side now just to make sure there's no ripples in the paint. Fantastic, that looks pretty good. Just going to make my way down to the front of the vehicle right now on the driver's side. Okay, so that's in really good condition. You can see there's no ripples in the paint whatsoever. The car's in really good condition. Okay, just going to open up the passenger rear door now at the driver's side. Just looking at the trim down on the kick panel, up onto the seats. Fantastic, looks good. Okay, so before I get into the driver's side, I just want to let you know that it does come with 2 keys. Fantastic. Okay, so we're actually at the driver's side now, just looking at the door trim. As you can see that you've got your electric windows, plus also your power mirrors, and then your fold-in mirrors as well too. So you press that little button down there. Got your cup holders on the driver's side, down on the kick panel, and then back up through the dash as well too. All right, just going to jump in right now, point the camera to the display, start the vehicle up. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm just going to turn the aircon up a little bit. It is a little bit warm here at the moment in Cairns. Okay, so just before I go away from the as you can see, the cluster with the odometer reading 46,044 kilometers. Just go around the steering wheel itself just to make sure there's no bad perfections on the steering wheel itself. Fantastic, looks pretty good. As you can see, the features that I'm going to go through right now is you've got your volume controls on your left hand side of your steering wheel, your voice recognition and your Bluetooth with your chrome trimming around the steering wheel. As you can see, that looks really nice. And then on the driver's side, you've got your cruise control as well too. So beside that there, down on the right panel as well too, you've got your adjusting your headlights and also your crash point unit as well too. So fantastic. On the door trim, you got your pair of mirrors, as I was saying before, and you can fold them in. So as you can see that, I'm doing that, and you can fold them back out. Fantastic. Okay, so just going to look onto the dash now, just having a look at your audio sound system. So this has actually all been upgraded now, so it's got the 2020 plate dash inside of it, so you can actually touch screen, so you can go through and do all your touch screen, Bluetooth your phone into it as well. And then underneath that as well too, you've got your hazard light, and also all your normal speed controlling for your air conditioning as well too. So you've got your dual USB plugging as well too, so you can plug that in and have Apple CarPlay and Android Play onto your audio sound system. Underneath that there, you got your traction control button and your 12 volt, so you can charge up your accessories like your phone or iPad or etc etc. So your auto transmission is, you've got your leather steering wheel around the gear knob as well too, and you also got that around your steering wheel as well too. So cup holders there, as you can see. Alright, so just looking at the logbooks, as you can see, you've got the owner's manual and your service books, and also in that there as well too, you've just got your service history. So I'm going to quickly race that through with you and give you a look that it's all been updated. As you can see there, the last service was done at 46,006, so 46,006. Fantastic, that is pretty good. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now, we have come to the end of the features that inside the vehicle itself. I also want to show you that you've got the compliance plate underneath there as well too. I'm just going to go underneath the bonnet now, giving you a look through the engine bay. Alright, so this is the engine bay, just to give you a look at the motor itself. We've got much to look at, but I thought I'd just go through and show you anyway. Alright, fantastic. Thank you very much for your inquiry on our 2020 Mitsubishi ASX Wagon ES. If there's any questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call. Thank you very much for watching.